The real story of how America hunted down Saddam Hussein involves lesser-known techniques that transformed modern manhunts forever. It all started when Baghdad fell, the invasion that started everything. March 20th, 2003 marked the beginning of the invasion, and by April 9th, Baghdad had fallen in just 3 weeks, faster than anyone predicted. American tanks rolled through the streets while Iraqi citizens cheered and widespread looting followed the collapse. Coalition forces controlled every major city, every airport, every military base. But in the chaos of victory, military commanders faced a terrifying reality. Their primary target had simply vanished. Saddam Hussein was nowhere to be found. Not in his presidential palaces, not in his underground hideouts, not in any of the obvious locations where a dictator might make his last stand. The man who had ruled Iraq with an iron fist for over 2 decades had disappeared without firing a single shot in his own defense. For 150,000 coalition troops spread across the country, this presented an unprecedented challenge. They had just conquered an entire nation, but the most important person in that nation had slipped away like smoke. The initial search strategy followed standard military doctrine. Troops swept through Saddam's known residences in Baghdad, including the massive Republican palace complex that had served as the seat of his power. Searchers examined underground trapdoors and hidden hideouts he had prepared throughout his palaces and compounds. They raided government buildings, military installations, and the homes of known regime officials. Each location turned up empty. Intelligence officers examined Saddam's personal effects, his calendars, his communication records, searching for any clue about where he might have gone. But Saddam knew every back road, every safe house, every loyal family in Iraq. He understood that American forces would look for him in obvious places first, so he avoided them completely. Thermal imaging satellites could detect large gatherings of people, but not a single man moving between rural farmhouses, especially when surfaces beneath a few feet of earth often escape detection. Electronic surveillance could intercept radio communications, but Saddam had stopped using any electronic devices the moment the invasion began. The first intelligence reports painted a disturbing picture. Saddam hadn't fled Iraq on a whim when Baghdad fell. He had been planning his disappearance for months, possibly years. Former regime officials who were captured and interrogated revealed that Saddam had established multiple escape routes and safe houses throughout the country. He had distributed large amounts of cash to loyal supporters and had created a network of people willing to hide him indefinitely. The dictator had prepared for guerrilla warfare while publicly declaring he would fight to the death.